sun. That's a sight for sore eyes. It was looking very stormy this morning. I'd almost all but given up on the fishing trip today. But then I thought, no, let's make the drive down. You never know, it could clear up. The wind picked up to 30 k's an hour and it's just dropped right off again. You can still see the squalls of rain coming over, but they're sort of heading up. So this is actually amazing because the whole drive down was pouring. So I'm pretty excited all of a sudden because with squalls like that coming over, it'll probably mean I have the whole reef to myself. And definitely some of my best fishing days have been like this. It started like this, pretty crappy weather. So we'll see what it's got in store for me. But look at that, it's actually proper sun starting to peek out. That's really cool. Get these in there, chuck that in there for now, and we'll get moving. Nice easy launch though, little to no swell at all, which is great. I might even just paddle from here. A little bit of brown water, there's lots of rain last night, so there's a bit of brown water getting around. But that'll clear up pretty quick once we get a little bit further out. As soon as we can get over the sandbank. There we go. That's a nice easy launch. Alright, coming up to the edge of the creek water where it turns a little bluer. It'll get bluer once we get a bit further out, but I don't know if you can see that, but there's a very, very clear line between blue and brown. So this is the good water. This is the Spanish mackerel water. So might as well get rigged up. Hopefully we can still find bait on the edge here. The bommy sort of wraps around here, so we'll edge closer to that in a sec. Hat back on, and yeah, we'll get all this gear out. So the aim of the game today is definitely Spanish mackerel. It has been ages since I've gone fishing. There's been a lot going on, just in a few respects, like things going on with the kids, cyclones. Yeah, that was the original problem. The cyclones sort of put us out of action for a couple of weeks. A lot of cleanup there, nothing major, no major damage, but it was a pretty proper storm in the end, so we had to deal with that. But then since then the weather has been horrible, and then any sort of chance I have seen has been shut down by various family things. So yeah, I apologize about the lack of content, but unfortunately it's just been the way it is, unfortunately. Yeah. Ooh. Which way is that going? Here we go. Oh, we're wrapped around funny there though. Okay, we've got our new box here because we've had to get this battery going. Okay. 12 volts. Yeah, unfortunately all my other batteries have died off of the sound up, so we've switched to the backpack that I had lying around, which sort of rewired up to fit. It's not my perfect solution at the moment, but as long as it's in that little box it should be fine. There we go, switching on, that's good. We like it when things switch on. Okay, and last thing, fill the bait bucket. Just pop the corks here, let that fill up so we're a live bait ready. There we go. Oh, I'm excited. It's looking like it's going to be quite a nice morning. Can't believe how good it is compared to what it was starting to shape up to be. Oh, how do we get back? A lot of screen options, isn't there? Is that it? One more. Here we go. How's the dirty water line? Look at that. Straight up and down. That's crazy. Anyway, let's find this bait. Big bait schools I'm hoping to see yet, but find them. Alright, so there's some. Looks like something was dropping on. At least there's something showing. Come on. Oh, yeah, we've got something. Oh. Come on. And of course it's the pomfrets. That's alright. Oh, one's off. And you know what, buddy? If the Spanish are on, they will hit just about anything if they're on proper, so we'll be keeping one of you just as a safety net while I get out to the other spots. What's something then? Oh, he got off. He got off. Hey, hey, hey. More of these guys. Come on. And it is definitely more of the same. Alright, we'll have to move out. I think we're just going to get pomfret after pomfret. It's a pity these guys aren't just slightly better baits. Still keep a few. Not exactly the prize baits we're after, unfortunately. But that's alright, because we know that they do still work in some form. So we'll get one on, we'll just slowly move out, drop for other bits and pieces while we search for better baits. Yeah, the biggest downfall about these guys is they just troll so poorly. They can't swim very fast, and when you do sort of get them going, they kind of just spin out. So you kind of got to go real slow. Just quickly drop this down, just in case we're on the best bait school in the world. Alright, and we've got a whole line of pomfrets, yeah. And we're about to get pushed into the swell. So we better get out of here, actually. Let's just cruise over this way, eh? Amazing how quickly I got pushed into that though. The current must be ripping downwards as well, because it's kind of against the wind. And went right on top of us then, real quick. To the proper fishing spot now, and oh, okay, cool. Actually caught some yakkers, which is good because it's starting to lose hope on the bait front. Okay, of course it's going to get tangled up there. Okay, we've got two good. Oh no, no! Slide down there. Slide down there. Oh, okay, we've lost them both like that. That's right. One of the footwell's fine. Footwell's fine. Okay. That's alright. We'll keep him in the crutch and we'll actually get him on straight away. Because I can see some nice big bars just cruising around up top there. Let's just move this out of the way. And this over here. And we'll get this guy straight back on. And we'll get this sort of dud bait out of here. Sorry, mate. But you are the dud. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's some nice bars and stuff getting around here. Definitely like the look of that. Good luck. Hope you managed to find freedom there and not get eaten on the way down. Okay, and let's get back up to that bait. This guy runs out. Hopefully, big Spanish. Come on. Is it still on? I think that might be our Spanish. Oh, here we go. Nice hit. That was a nice hit. Let's get this paddle out of the way. Okay. Tow me back, mate. Tow me back. That was a nice solid just zonk. That's beautiful. Oh, big head shakes. I'm just basically towing myself up to him. I won't go too hard yet. Hopefully we've got a nice hook set. Hasn't really woken up and done some crazy runs yet. Oh, big head shakes though. Amazing the difference a good bait makes, huh? As soon as he's on. He's just basically taking me a nice big wide circle. Just want to keep that kayak pointing up towards him. Oh, he's going back under. Oh, that's no good. He's going right back under. Doing a big circle actually. Just come back around. What have we got? What is that? Oh! Might be a tuna, otherwise cutting a circle, but don't think it was a shark. Oh wow. So he's woken up a little bit. And he's got us moving at 6 k's an hour almost. Just shy of 6 k's an hour. Don't want to pull hooks or anything, so we'll take it easy. He's taking us straight back to the spot though, which is cool. And we'll get our gaff ready. I got a feeling he's not coming in just quite yet. Might be long tail the way it's acting now. It's starting to do some circles. Might have to tighten up just a little bit more. Is the rod going to start getting bouncy? Oh, he's definitely making ground on me now. Got a little bit harder. Tighten that drag just a little bit more. Okay, I can feel that rod getting bouncy now. I've got a feeling this is going to be a long tail. Not quite the Spanish we're after, but we'll take a longtail. Big tuna is always welcome. It's been a while. Definite rod bounce now. Ooh. Come on. Turn the kayak back the other way. He's definitely got me moving around. He's come back up to the top of a little bit. Just did like a 180 on me. Back around the front of the boat, please. He is all over the place. Not your typical deep down circle work for a tuna, but he's definitely got the bouncy erratic rod now, and we've got plenty of colour now all of a sudden. It's definitely looking like a tuna to me. Oh yeah, nice long tail, beautiful long tail. No monster, but respectable. That's a perfect eater. A little lower than I wanted it there, but I'll take it. Right. What a cracker of a fish. Oh. Beautiful long tail. Look at that. That is a great fish. I might try and get him in backwards so I can get the hook out easier. Let's see if we can salvage the rig. Right. Oh, it's definitely right down there. Let's have a look. Okay, wow. Oi. Great fish. That makes it all worthwhile. Oh, okay, mate. Let's see if we can get that out. Not the Spanish. I've still got hopes for Spanish though. It's quite early in the piece. We haven't really taken all that long to get this guy. You know what I do have actually? Got this big D hooker here. That actually might come in handy. There we go. Well, it's pretty strung out, but that is great. Now we'll quickly bleed him. Oh, just cut myself, I think, on the wire. But yeah, we'll basically just put him over his misery, and he's getting the tuna shakes. Okay, we're bleeding him out, and he's gone. That is a cracker of a fish. We'll get up here, put that other bait out, and then I'll still try and catch some bait. That wind is picking up again. Hopefully it just sort of comes and goes like it did last time. But we got a fish now, so can deal with that. I can live with that no matter what happens now. We're happy. Okay, here we go. Got some bait. Oh, got a stack of bait. You beauty. Ah, we lost the bigger one. So we want these guys out because it is distracting when I'm trying to catch the other bait. So yeah. Okay. There we go. That's not a bad size yakko. He's about right for what we need. Now, this wire, I know it's dodgy using the same wire, but we can straighten her out. We've got a fish, so you know the pressure's off. It's not the end of the world if we lose another one due to wire breaking, but I think we'll get another go at it, even though it is a bit silly. I wonder what this is going to be. Okay. I'm in a bit of a tangle here. Bit of swell. Front camera's turning off for some reason. Only that one sort of micro run, and I guess he did burn a little bit off. Let's see. But he's chilled out a little bit now. Definitely staying down near the reef. Well, maybe tuna now. Pretty erratic kind of movement just then. Not very snapper-like, but he's definitely staying very close to the bottom then. Okay, I've got him up in about 5 meters now. There's some colour, and it looks like it's going to be another long tail, maybe. It could be a mac tuna. There it is. So not quite as prized as the other tuna there, but still pretty cool to get the run. Okay, so what we might do is we'll maybe just get you up here. Come on, fall in. There we go. I'll try and do this quick. Okay, hook out. Launch him back in. See you, mate. Tying a new bit of wire and hook on, because even though we did manage to get the other one back, it was pretty strung out. It's not going to work. It's getting a bit curly. Off to catch a mackerel. So, see if we can make it happen. A few more chances. If I wish my bait was a bit bigger. Just had slightly bigger yakkers, we might have a bit more of a chance. Sometimes you need that big bait to get the attention and get them going. Just drop the jig down, and we got a stack of pillies. Pillies, this type of pilly anyway, they could be good if they're a bit bigger, but they tend to see they lose the scales really quick. And I guess if we got enough slightly bigger ones, we could use them as bait, or we could even just eat them. But I might let those ones go for now. If we come across a school of slightly bigger ones, it would be pretty cool. Oh. And we've got a brim. Nice, I thought he felt a bit bigger. So, not exactly the target species today. Little silver brim. See you, mate. Bit of fun. There we go. Oh, it's feeling tunery again. Just want to turn him around, turn the kayak around, come on. Oh, here we go, he's up the top. And it's another mac tuna. We're not getting the prize species all of a sudden. but you know. There we go. Come on, mate, rally around. There he goes. Took him a second. Mac Tuna do that sometimes. They just sort of give up. They're like, oh, I'm upside down. That's the end of me. But he did right himself, thank God. Alright, we'll get that. We've got one more yak on, but it's actually, the wind's picking up a little bit. And yeah, there's a couple more squalls coming over, so we might, we'll start to head in. And if we manage to get a mackerel, then we'll just be lucky. Well, I think we're calling it. Made it all the way back to here without getting a touch, so the mackerel aren't playing the game today, unfortunately for me. But still a good day, so got a couple of nice fish, and that tuna is going to be delicious. So we'll head in happy. Maybe do a tuna cook-up of some sort, I'm not sure what. Okay, here we go. See if we can coast on the way in. There's not really much swell to catch waves, but that's fine, we'll just coast in. It should be quite nice. Nice dry trip for once, because we've had a couple of wet ones recently. You hear that, Red? Bloodline? You don't have to if you don't want. Turn them on. Turn them on, Red. Oh, here comes the rain. Do it out here. Yeah, right. Alright, well, we've just got our offcuts here. This is basically just the cuts just closest to the spine, which couldn't get quite close enough with the filleting knife, but silly to waste them. And this orange has been cut up for the kids this morning, but they didn't eat it, so got that out of the fridge. So what we'll do is we'll just do a little bit of onion, some cut up orange, a little bit of olive oil, which I'll have to go grab. But let's just cut this orange juice, these oranges up, or not orange juice. And we'll spread that over it as well. And we might just squeeze the juice over it as well. Get that bit off. Don't want those white bits. That'll be plenty. And pop our little orange pieces on. Okay, and we actually have a little bit of that chili crisp that Taku sent me ages ago. It's actually a little bit still left in there. Now that could probably be our oil as well when we get it out, so we'll let that drip out. Get that chili oil everywhere. We won't bother putting any olive oil on, we'll just use that oil there. And just a little bit of salt. Squidge of pepper. And that is a very, knew I brought that out. I wasn't going to use that for the oil and chili crisp. And I guess we can clean the plate up a little bit. Okay, wow, now that is a very fancy looking offcuts. Give it a quick wipe down. Alright, wow, not a bad snack. I feel like I've earned it after breaking down the tuna, but let's get a little bit of orange. Ooh. Oh, come on. Help me out here, buddy. Ooh. Man, that chili crisp is good, isn't it? So yum. And sweet. There's actually sweetness in the chili crisp as well. Yum. And good to have something crispy with a, I guess we'd call it like a crudo. Get that big one. Ooh, I'm gonna drop it. Amazing. So that's salty and sweet. Fresh tuna. It doesn't get much fresher than that. I did hang it overnight in the fridge and because I didn't have time to break it down yesterday, but yeah, that's about as good as it gets, really, isn't it? That could definitely be in a very fancy restaurant. You might want to change the presentation a bit, but if you got served that, you would not be disappointed, I'll tell you what. Yeah, nice to get a nice kayak trip in. Good to get finally back on the saddle. I know it's been a very long time since cyclones and video uploads and everything, but we're going to get back on top of it. And over the last day, the weather window up the coast is looking good. There's been a lot of rain, but I think it's actually looking pretty good for an island trip. So I reckon the next set of videos should be camp outs somewhere. Very, very keen to get back into it. And then we've got a lot coming up. I know I keep mentioning all these things, but we've all but locked in a really cool trip over to the US, which should be quite the proper road trip that we never quite managed to get done last time. And I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, but there's a trip up for grabs for Vanuatu. I know everyone is always like, well, not everyone, but people have asked before if I would ever do a trip with people or take them out or go out in their boat or any of that kind of thing, go fishing with them. And I always kind of shy away because I'm always a bit like embarrassed about it and don't know if I'd be a good enough fisherman to show them around and all of that. But an opportunity came up with the guys from Penn, and they said, we've got this Vanuatu trip, would you like to sort of go away with the two people that win the trip? And I said, well, yeah, that sounds like a pretty awesome trip and a bit of a dream trip for me to Vanuatu. I've always wanted to go and fish there. And yeah, so like we've put it into action. There's a competition running. I think you got till the 30th of April to buy some pen gear and go into the draw. If you're into that kind of thing, go for it. Yeah, and you get it's basically like a $30,000 prize pack, I think it is. You get to take a mate, and there's a whole set of other prize packs. But go and check out the pen.au website. I think it's only open, well, I know it's only open to New Zealand and Australian watchers, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so if you're into that kind of thing, get onto it. It's a cool prize, and you know, you don't have to go fishing with me. You could go do whatever you want. But there's like a full-on like itinerary, and yeah, there's like dogtooth, tuna, wahoo, GTs, topwater, you know, everything you want. It's really pretty cool place. So yeah, get into it. Anyway, I'm going to finish this off, and I will see you hopefully on an island next video. See ya.